Happy Sunday, folks! We're back. We're back. We're inside though. The possibility of rain is high. The humidity is high, and yeah, I figured it'd be good to hang out in the plant corner. We could be near the monstera and all these fancy things. And yeah, guess what? I got a surprise show this upcoming Saturday. I'm going to be at Gardener's Greenhouse in Schyulerville for their opening of their flower cutting gardens, which is going to be very cool. I'm going to be joined by my good friend Alicia Macier VanScoy, Luke VanScoy, myself, and I believe there's a couple other folks playing too. We'll all be doing solo sets. That's going from 11 to 4. There'll be food, some other vendors, some good tunes. And yeah, and I got more shows to announce for you this week. Maybe I'll let you folks right here on the Sunday Social know in a little bit of those shows. But in the meantime, publicly, I'll be announcing, I don't know, tomorrow, Friday, something like that, for all the rest of the August shows. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about those. Pretty cool. It'll be smaller. It'll be a smaller run of shows. I won't necessarily even call it a tour. I'll be calling it a bunch of shows I'm playing in August, because some of them are back to back, but some of them aren't. So it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, we got some new tunes for you today. We got old tunes. I'll start things off with the newer one I wrote, which is I'm still working out the whistling part. I think is my decision, because I was just practicing, warming up with it. Warming up. I shouldn't say practicing. Warming up. I guess they're one and the same. You can be doing both. Sorry, getting distracted by my own thumping while I'm trying to talk about a song, but I think it's almost there. We'll be doing the demo for that very soon, and then you can find that here on YouTube. You can find it on Patreon, digital downloads, all that fun jazz. But yeah, the series is right here. Oh, you see him. Nuggling the plants. His little placemat I had tucked behind the wood stove while I was vacuuming and mopping yesterday morning. Nice stash spot for things to be set when the fire isn't burning. So yeah, but I only remembered now to put it down. So he immediately ran and lay down on it. He's like, "Dad, I've been missing this thing." He's on his way. Here's an anorthosite. We like to have fun around here. No one's gonna do it for us. Trees growing from the roof of project housing, for the concrete and the litter to call the space down at ground level. Observation of Bronx razor wire. Observation of Bronx razor wire. From the 95 supported chain link fences, holding the rocks there for safekeeping. Past the Moreau Alley Bridge, see a single blade from a ceiling fan hogging what's left of the shoulder. Left to Queens, right homewards Albany. Left to Queens, right homewards Albany. Meandering our way back upstate, north of the capital region. Or it surely doesn't count. Empire title died as the Adirondacks weathered down. Sharing makeup with the moon, longing loudly share that fate soon. Cool. One fun thing I've noticed about the structure of that song, is that it goes right in on the first chord, singing and going to, which a lot of my songs have an intro, whether that's just the chords playing or some other relevant lick playing, but this one just starts right in, and it just ends on the last chord I sing. Fate so. And then a lot of times I would work up to the. Maybe we'll do that live, but this one just really ends on a. It's a C add 9 if you're worried, or if you're not worried, if you're just interested but at home and like want to play along. All I got is my hurdy-gurdy. What chord is he playing, so I can try to get something that is similar. Here comes a hurdy-gurdy man singing songs of love. All right, so I'm going to do it right now. So if you haven't noticed and you're on social media and all that stuff, when I do my stories, when I share the next day, I'll share the first minute of the whole social, and then it will be the image that is the thumbnail for the YouTube video, so people get all the information they can possibly need. But if you're on the know, or if you found out, I only announced that new show right then, but since we're past the 1 minute mark, I'm going to tell you all the other shows right now. I let those guys think it was going to be maybe said, but it's definitely being said. As if you, the audience here, are held on a little higher pedestal than the people that just follow me on social media. And that's true. That's true. You're engaging. You're doing it, man. But here we go. As I said, the 19th of July. Tea. Love some tea. Oolong. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully I won't steep it too long because that's on the set list. All right, I'll stop. All right, July 19th. Like I said, we're going to be at Gardner's Greenhouse. That's on Colville Road in Schyulerville, if you're familiar. Half of my family grew up in that area, so maybe I won't say my last name when I introduce myself to play. Get a pitchfork thrown through the air at me. All right, August 15th. We're going to be up in Plattsburgh again. We're going to be at the Koffee Espresso Ball. That's going to be great. You know, you can find me that morning running around town as fast as I can to hit all the bookshops I like and clothing. I think this came from Plattsburgh. I think I got this in Plattsburgh. But yes, and then 16th, the next day, Harmony of Arts Festival. We're back in Johnstown. It's going to be fantastic. I'm not sure what time my set is. They keep on moving me a little bit later each year, which that's what you want when you're on a festival lineup. But that very night, going to be trucking over to Troy. Since I'm in Johnstown, it's kind of more a easterly traveling than me going down south. But I'm going to go back to Troy. We're going back to Mojo's. And guess who's going to be joining me? My good friend Alicia. She's going to be back. She's back on show runs with me. It'll be fantastic. So she'll be opening an opener set, and then I'll be doing 2 sets afterwards. That will be a ticketed show, so keep that in mind. I'll put the tickets online. You can get tickets at the door. All that jazz. All the other ones I'm saying here are free. You just show up, be kind, tip your bartender. If you don't get bar stuff, get food, do something nice, buy merch, all that jazz. You know, that's what you do when you go to a free show. Is you give your money elsewhere. You just showing up for free stuff is just showing up for free stuff. Okay, and then last but not least, August 29th, we're gonna be at Beck's. Back up north, right in the shadow of that Gore Mountain over there. So all you northern folks, all the sip and stream crowd, make sure you get your way out there. If it's nasty weather, we'll be in the yurt and we'll be partying. If it's nice, I'll be out on one of those lean-to stages and I'll be boogieing, which is cool because that's the same place about a year ago. I saw one of someone I listened to a lot, Jeffrey Lewis. I listen to a lot. I haven't been recently, but still appreciate their work strongly. I caught a show there, and I got to meet Jeff, and that was pretty cool. But the very, very same place. So, but yeah, all right. With no further ado, let's get back to the tunes. But I just figured we should take care of some bookkeeping here. If you're on the newsletter, you'll get all that. Remember, josephbiss.com. Sign up for that. Get there, you'll find the newsletter there. That's just my main website. That you'll find all the nonsense you need to find, merch, show dates, because stuff's getting buried on the social media. That's how it works. So I got to get you guys to see it right in your face, spoon fed to you or palm fed. I'll just smear it on your face, and there you go.
Baby birdie.
Baby birdie, yes. For you. I'll miss Timberdoodle that to you. All right. Ooh, yeah, E major. Ooh, with an open E string. No, I can't get the other open. I need that one open. All right, not a ton. Flinching while touching. Cupboard knobs heated by the sun. Attic mouse is squeaking. Not allowing the exhaust fan to run. Content to stare at the weed with broken watches. Pen and ink outline your watercolor splotches. Calmness, darling glance of dread. I sidle tumble through the queen ant's nest. Vibrating hands are fine unless it spreads. Seasonal migration. The 2-18-wheelers, counting rounding exercises, my conversational healer, a galvanized feeding trough. I'm proud of you and myself, finally getting the hang of this. A tenor phrase is my only well. Calmness, only last dregs of dread. A sidle tumble through the queen ant's nest. Vibrating hands are fine unless it spreads. Yeah, a little, not a ton. A lot of fun and not a ton. Sirius just rolls up his dad, cut that shit out. Some bird doing little chirps out there. Little bird chirping. Yada-dun-dun-dun. So as you can start to see, maybe it's too far away. I'm too far away and it is too small, but it lasted 1 month away, and now the caterpillar is starting to grow again. It's gonna just be there until it flies away again. Maybe one time it will come back as something other than caterpillar. I don't know. Such grandeur. Could just have a beetle on my face.
Tadpole.
Tadpole. That's good. And then I would have a frog filter him when it metamorphosed. All right. This one is foliage. So, I got pretty close. What I want to do on this the show on Saturday is put in all the new songs that I haven't done out in front of the flesh and blood yet since last tour, or last March. Yeah, since March. So it'll be fun. It'll be a shorter set. They said 30 to 40 minutes. So we'll see. I normally get around an hour, so I'll have to trim it down. And I had to do that for actually the last show I did in March too. So it's always fun. It's more difficult for me to just get it really weaned down to a short little banger. Black Fox warning. Thought she made a shell cardboard wine. Used to sell magic mushrooms in the parking lot of a church. In which I went to mixing her tea stain with a metal sunshine smile, with a heavy chest of backyard spoils. Throwing axe and purple cashmere, had me down fears, hand to hand with anxious speed. Splendid, splendor, ecstatic, endeavor, melancholy. Splendid, splendor, ecstatic, endeavor, mellow. Splendid splendor, excited, endeavor, mellow, melancholy. Yeah, rock and roll. Boom. That was some foliage. Foliage. I'm sure I say foliage, you think yellow, red, and orange. is not this still foliage? When you dropped Agent Orange in Vietnam, that was the defoliage. Shit's fucked up. Actually, the guy who developed and helped one of the scientist guys for Agent Orange, which if you don't know what it was a chemical they dropped in Vietnam that just ripped all the leaves off the plants. A defoliating agent. Either way, he taught at the college that I went to. He didn't want to talk about that much. He worked with my father. Which I don't talk about that much. Long distance grimace, short distance grin. Foot to meter conversion, face first fall down our porch steps. Till you see the barn owl in the apple split in twain. Pareidolia, language we are fluent in. Change the way I folded my socks, broken couch post coitus ray. You swell from the yellowing orange to the rightest red. Sweetness I pull from you like nectar down my chin. Till you see the barn owl in the apple split in twain. Pareidolia, language we are fluent in. Heck, that was a hot one. Thanks for the tea, my dear. It's been steeping like 2 minutes?
It's been steeping since 30 seconds before I got it out.
All right. I'm trying to decide whether I pull it out now.
Wait another minute?
Yeah, I got this. Okay, banter, banter. So how are you folks doing today? Good, good, good. Okay, I won't stare at you too longingly. But yeah, it's good stuff. Thanks for those who scoop merch. Thank you very much. That went out. I shipped out a batch of t-shirts. Headed to California away. Heading out. But if you want, get on the website, like I mentioned before, josephist.com, because that has the last of the t-shirts I've got right now. So I want to do a new design soon, but I kind of want to move t-shirts first, and I can't really see it as a smart thing to put them as any clearance because they still sell. They sell in shows. So yeah, we're right on the cusp, because we could go all out on t-shirts, but then I look at the stack of t-shirts. I'm like, hey man, we got some there. So let's tackle those first. We got them. And vinyls. Get your always vinyls. I got a few of them. They're hanging out. Scoop them. I can mail them to you. I get these fancy vinyl boxes just for that shipping purpose. Or I'll have them with me at tour. All these kind of things. I don't know if I'm gonna have merch with me on Saturday. I'll say that first and foremost. It doesn't seem like that kind of thing. Maybe it is. I'll double check. Thinking about it now, if they have vendors there that are trying to make money as well, I don't see why I can't bring a little kick-out-caboodle. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll bring just one or two things, not the full setup. I don't know, man. I don't know. But you know what I do know? It's time to take my tea bag out now. See, we did it. We did it, folks. We survived. We got some oolong over here. Oolong! This one. What I do also have. It's my favorite flower mug. Moderation was, and still I faced its ugly side. A few drinks a day, back down to none. Had on crash, withdraw symptoms. Let my heart and liver lost, hereditary table toss. Personification is a stepping stone. Organ side and it chilled my bones. And my warmest sweater is cold when I'm left it unworn. You're my favorite flower mug, thirsty in the cupboard. My houseplants all laugh when the sun breaks up in a cloud. My inanimate friends are proud of me and I'm always making more. Thinks I run the loon, I always keep the crooked crowd. Challenge I face is the one they love. Fingers saved, disappear, there's down. The most supportive monster I have ever formally met. For $12 at the flower stand, the bamboo crosses I hold his hand. And my warmest sweater is cold when I've left it unworn. You're my favorite flower mug, thirsty in the cupboard. My houseplants all laugh when the sun breaks up in a cloud. My inanimate friends are proud of me and I'm always making more. My warmest sweater is cold when I've left it unworn. You're my favorite flower mug, thirsty in the cupboard. My houseplants all laugh when the sun breaks up in a cloud. My inanimate friends are proud of me and I'm always making more. Yeah, that was a hot one too. We're having some hot ones this morning. Maybe it's because I put on a thick shirt that I wouldn't normally wear in this time of year, but you know, I was inside, not outside, and here we are. But I also realized that I've turned the AC off so you guys wouldn't hear the whole time. And here we are, get a little red-faced, a little, do declare I got me the vapors. But we're here. Yeah, that was Silly Sorrow. That mentions both this beautiful Monstera that I got for 10, 12 bucks, something like that, at our local grocery store. And when we first brought it home, we separated it because they planted a lot in with each other. And I had made these little crosses out of bamboo chopsticks from a Chinese restaurant, and I zip tied them. And I used that as the supports. And then it got so big, I had to switch to this PVC pipe Spanish moss support I made. But that plant was like this big, and now it is the corner piece of our living room. It's gotten big. Yeah. It's pretty living. Yeah. So it's neat. It's living. But I figured it would be too fitting to it would be I said that wrong. But either way, it'd be very fitting if we were to play it here right now this morning with that mug and that plant. All right. Time to switch out the mugs. Get some water before I go to the oolong. Is the tea sippable yet?
I don't know.
Yeah, not that you had to check. I didn't know if you had already been sipping on it.
No, you have more water than I do.
Oh, okay.
I would say no.
I'm not going to take the risk. All right, here's a new tune. Newer. I was reaching up there as if I had the cable on there. Yeah, this one brings up the fact of accidentally steeping some tea too long. Yeah, so this next one, this one was pretty fun. And this one is another one that everything literally happened, but then I just fluffed it up a bit. So is that when they have a movie, it's like based on true events, and they were just lenient with it. And that's probably what this is. This is based on true events. Mistaking paths for a couple lonely sheep through lead paint and warped panes, stapled on cellophane, a window of early May, lose count down to zero again, reach a dozen before your breath cracks ribs as you nuzzle my chest, as is traditional. Still awake to fall asleep tired. Steam my lung a few minutes too long. Take it for a walk anyway. Pass the spigot I installed right side out. With Teflon tape it doesn't leak yet. Fight it, lifted green asbestos tiles, matching guano peppered hosta. Found a clover with one extra leaf, then to the slightly more nice. My wife reminds me of its mutated beauty. Still find it fun, morphological anomaly. This is what they mean by pleasures in the little things. Steam along a few minutes too long. Take it for a walk anyway. Pass the spigot I installed right side out. With Teflon tape it doesn't leak yet. Finding lifted green asbestos tiles, matching mono peppered hosta. Cool, man, cool. Just barely sippable, but delicious. Get it, Andy. Song to throw the safety onto, the tune that ties your 13 loop knots, unslips the soles of your jumping shoes, a poem to flush the powders all down the drain. Promise that you won't need to hear it again. Go count the times I've had to sing it again. I promise I can keep this, that I never will stop. You needn't say a word, though you're singing as swell. Not supposed to go to the chorus yet. It's supposed to be the snake. Is it the chorus yet? No, it's just the building of the verse. A couple friends call as you sob on the couch. A new love interest calls off your date with death. The only resolution that you made that new year was your DOD was January 1, 2020. start to see that something's different about your day, and how they end up more than extended stay. You outgrew all the birthdays that you swore you would miss. You find a gray hair on your 20th year. You swear you find as you die inside. Go back on your word, make your sorrows hurt. More folks that know the stigma can't grow. And people always buy your bestest lie. You swear you find as you die inside. Go back on your word, make your sorrows hurt. More folks that know the stigma can't grow. I bumbled the tip of one of my fingers. I'm not sure how I bumbled it. And it's fine if I hit the nails, but sometimes, like in that song, I hit the side of my finger. And that's where the issue is. I kind of think when I was re-gluing it, I like squeezed down too hard and I fucked it up a little bit. But we're rocking, we're persevering. I had just glued and painted all my nails and all that, so I haven't been playing the last few days since the meetup. So I feel a little rusty. And now that. It's just weird, man. It's weird. But I also, that drills the point home is why I do these as much as it is for you guys, folks. You find ladies, men, everything in between, serious. Is that I get to practice as in a full like set setting, like playing a full set, like twice a week, and that's important. That's super important. So when I go to a live show, I'm not fumbling and not know how to approach the environment, I guess. Though I'm someone who likes to talk a lot, so at least I think I'm a person that likes to talk about a lot. And unless it's around people I don't like to talk to, and then you're quiet. All right, who recognizes it just from the opening chord? I'm sure Sirius does. This is Sirius smells a deer. Oh, Jess, this is also for you too. I was walking up the driveway just the other day and I didn't realize I was like 4 feet from a deer and it was right next to the side of the driveway. And then I like stepped on something and it jumped and I just like, oh, well, there was a deer there the whole time. I was so close to it. Everyone was spooked. There was a big doe. And she was right near one of the water underflows of the driveway. I think she was just drinking water. And then I walked up right next to her. She's like, oh shit, I was drinking. And I was like, I was walking. I don't know, man. Let's just both run in the other directions. Actually, I just kind of stood there like dumbstruck. I'm like, wait, I was that close to it and didn't notice it. It could have, not on my face. So this is Joseph didn't smell the deer. Riley regale your sacrificed life. You blast past past your genetic stop signs. Shouting the wide rim ones are optional. You're not drinking anymore. Someday you'll drink less. Your body's accused ability to metabolize poison, self-activation by mediation. Referring to myself more as we, lowercase I, that's you, that's me. Interjecting ourselves into selfless, empathize with the thankless, identifying with the number 5, blood vessels bent beneath your eyes, black zip ties and garbage bags, vignette your bottom lash. Sobering shame, other alcoholics hate you. Gluten flies when they see your tab is free. Sunday drunks peddling the blood of Christ. They seek pity and anonymity. Waterboarding with communal wine. Trade in the bottle to the usher in the aisle. His basket tax, your denial. Baptized in bathtub gin and rye. Referring to myself more as we, lowercase I, that's you, that's me. Interjecting ourselves into selfless, empathize with the thankless, identifying with the number 5, blood vessels burnt beneath your eyes, black zip ties and garbage bags, vignette your bottom lash, vignette your bottom lash. Sirius smells dead. So this is one of 2 songs that I had retired for a while. But now it's unretired. And it's so unretired now that YouTube throws me out copyright warnings saying that I'm playing my own song, but it's okay. And that's the way, that's good. The computer thinks that it's the studio version, so rock and roll. Cover the shield that I won't. I say that right. Showed up the plow. Cover the shield that I won't. To a centimeter. A heart so big, a friend wouldn't stop. 2 words of man, 2 friends and me. Add another sorrow song. Leave my lips with a smile. For emphasis, check my rings. For emphasis, check my smile. My wife and I shared a laugh. It's getting time, I write my own. Sunset, shrubbery, a sunset on autophagy. Add another sorrow song. Leave my lips with a smile for emphasis. Check my rings for emphasis. Check my smile. You check my rings, you check my smile. I check my rings, I check my smile. You're checking my rings, you're checking my smile. Check my rings, you check my smile. Hear Andy laughing underwater. Lock up the doors, hide the bottle, said I can't breathe, call for help. They let it ring 5 times, thought the fault would listen once for nights. Add another sorrow song, leave my lips with a smile for emphasis. Check my rings for emphasis. Check my smile. Still cracking jokes at a time like this. To the funeral man, vaccination plans. Said sorry, sir. We're here to help. There's no fixing that. Such an ugly mug. Add another sorrow song. Be my lips with a smile for emphasis. Check my rings for emphasis. Check my smile. You check my rings. You check my smile. I check my rings, I check my smile. You're checking my rings, I'm checking my smile. We check my rings, we check my smile. Cool. Well, there you go, folks. I haven't, I used to end sets with that song because I feel like it just is like, So now we're gonna do it. Now it's just like, But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I think I have plans to be a very morbid person on Saturday. I'm gonna people in Schyulerville be like, yes, my father went to high school, right? Went to Schyulerville High School. Here's a song about watching him die, and then it'll go boom, and it'll be great. And everyone would be like, oh. At least I know that Alicia and Luke will get a chuckle. I guess I shouldn't assume their humor, but I've experienced their humor, so I think it'll be okay. Maybe I won't. I got one about, I got what you guys have dubbed the Bad Granny song. That does some, name drops a few geographical locations in Schyulerville too. Gainsborough area, so maybe I'll play that one too, just for shits and gigs. I think it'll be pretty funny. The Dowage of the 50 route. They're like, shit, I had to drive on that to get here. Alright. Well, folks, thank you. So again, Saturday's show. I listed off all those other shows for August. That will be on the website. So if you want to stay in the loop, all that kind of stuff, get on the website. josephbiss.com. That's my name. You can wear it out. I don't give a shit. And yeah, take it out in the town. Put your best shoes on and wear Joseph Biss around. Not a flesh suit. I'm still using this one, but I guess whatever you want to do. But until then, I will see you folks on Wednesday if you're on Patreon. Otherwise, I'll see you on Sunday, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And yeah, ta-ta toodles. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. I see you over there. Sirius will sleep it. Bye, toodles. I was in